Family, Jew and Gentile, King David here. Just doing my Sunday, blowing the shofar for Sunday, the final trumpet. Therefore, thus is higher. The land shall be in tribulation, and shall be compassed about. And thy strength shall be taken away from thee. And your houses shall be spoiled. Thus says higher, higher. That happened, people. As if a shepherd should get out the lion's mouth. I go shop. 2 legs on the tip of the ear. I go shop on October this day. So shall the children of Israel be taken out that dwell in Samaria, in a piece of a bed, and the couch of Damascus. Hear ye and testify. In the house of Jacob, says higher, higher of hosts. In that day when I shall begin to visit the transgressions of Israel, I will visit upon him and upon the altars of Bethel. And the horns of the altar shall be cut off, and shall fall to the ground. I will strike the winter house with the summer house, and the houses of ivory shall perish. And many houses shall be destroyed. Thus is higher, higher. I want to praise him every day. I've just done the scripture reading for today in song form, and I've praised the Most High. Praise higher, higher forever, people, man. I'll do a little bit different today. I'm going to do a shofar blast now for living creator. Higher, higher, H1961, strong, in accordance. Exodus chapter 3, verse 14. I am. That's the creator's name, man. He does not change. That's the name he gave to Moses. I am. Paleo Hebrew translates to higher, higher. And I blow the shofar to higher, higher. This is for the widow, the needy, the outcast, the stranger, the homeless, those suffering injustices, praying for destruction to the wicked, and blessings to the nice ones in the sun, and protection and blessings in higher, higher's name to the remnant, man. Okay, let's go, people. It's higher, higher. That's against witchcraft as well, man. You best believe, man. Yo, do the tick list now, people. Let's do the law of the living creator. Law of the living creator. Well done, Danny boy. Love and brotherhood. Love all human beings who are converted. Leviticus 19, verse 8. Not to stand by idly when a human life is in danger. Leviticus chapter 19, verse 16. Not to wrong anyone in speech. Leviticus 25:17. Not to carry tales. Leviticus 19:16. Not to cherish hatred in one's heart. Leviticus chapter 19, verse 17. Not to take revenge. Leviticus 19:18. The Most High will bring revenge, man. You understand? Like, let him do it, man. That's the law, people. Next. What's next, Danny boy? Let's have a look. I'm going to read the book of Amos. Book of Amos. Chapter 11. Sorry, chapter 1, verse 11. Sorry, chapter 2, verse 11. Therefore, thus says higher, The land shall be in tribulation and shall be compassed about. I just sung this, yeah, but I want to read it as well, man. And thy strength shall be taken away from thee. And that's what happened, man. They came in. And Oliver Cromwell kicked my family out, man, with the true Davidic rules. They kicked us out of Scotland with the Jacobites, okay? They stuck a public custodian on the throne of David. They took us over with the Admiralty Law, man. The Kescuvy Act 1666, yeah, Num Diversus 1452, okay? Doctrine of discovery coming to our lands, right, robbed and murdered us, man. They brought Christianity, the Christian crusades here against me and my people, man. Do you understand? America, Webster's 1828 dictionary definition of what American is, a copper tribe founded by the European. I knew that I was coming back, man. The reincarnation of David, King of Israel. They have an operation from the FBI called Cointopper, Prevention of a Black Messiah, okay? And your houses shall be spoiled, thus is higher, as if a shepherd should get out of the lion's mouth 2 legs or the tip of the ear, so shall the children of Israel be taken that dwell in Samaria in a piece of bed that is in the couch of Damascus. Hear ye and testify in the house of Jacob, thus says higher of hosts, that in that day when I shall begin to visit the transgressions of Israel, I will visit upon him and upon the altars of Bethel and upon and the horns and the altars shall be cut off and shall fall to the ground, and I will strike the winter house with the summer house, and the house of ivory shall perish, and many houses shall be destroyed. Thus is higher. Isn't that right, Danny? It's true, man. Yeah. Oh yeah, we'll do that. 2 seconds. Let me do that. I'll do that for you, my boy. Next, and do Papa Ball. Papa Ball. 1835. Come horror under Semia. Forgive me if I pronounce that wrong. I'm dyslexic, autistic ADHD, and this is written in Latin, man. Pope Gregory VI, first bull authorizing friars to preach to pagan Israeli nations. Okay, these are the Papa Bulls they use, man, empowered by man. Do you understand? Yeah, check out the Papa Bull of Restitution, written by King David, man. I think it's a joke, yeah, but yo, what's going to happen? You best believe we will get our stuff back, man. We're going to take our stuff back. Human rights acts, yeah, we're prisoners of war because of that. Yeah, they break the Third Geneva Convention laws, but we are prisoners of war, man. Oliver Cromwell kicked my family out of Scotland, okay. Article 9, protection of religious and non-religious beliefs. Article 14 requires that all of the rights and freedoms set out in human rights acts must be protected and applied. ECHR, European Convention on Human Rights, any breach of your human rights, you can take your issue to the ECHR High Court. And this Article 10 protects your rights to hold your own opinion and express them freely without government interference. Well, what the fuck here with my phone, man, my smartphone? Tampering with my smartphone. This is a borrowed device, yeah. WikiLeaks Vault 7, check it out, people, man. The government have been found to be tampering with people's devices. You've seen the footage, man. You've seen the harassment, the coercive abuse tactics against an older trauma person who was sexually abused within captivity, you understand? They're meant to treat us humanely, but they didn't, and they don't, and they kill our people all day long. The police are a privately run corporation set up in the 1700s. They practice assaultal racism. Their business model and aim is to try and destroy the so-called Israelite man, you understand? The so-called black man, you understand? And woman and family, and to tear the families apart and the confusion they face, man, you understand? I'm here to stand up for my people. All right. So let's check the tick list. Law done, Torah done, Papa Ball done, human rights done, Truth Pack. Please go to Israel's Elect King David Ministry Facebook for the free Truth Pack of my testimony, 11 pages, 3 parts, okay? I can't access that social media at the moment because I tampered with my phone, but yo, I've done a song of praise. Direct to older videos. Please go to Ministry of Justice YouTube. Yeah, that's older videos, yeah. Please go to Zedekiah King David Ministry YouTube also for older videos. Go to Isaiah David Sweet Singer Israel Facebook, yeah, for up-to-date posts on there. King 85 David Chosen YouTube, yeah, up-to-date posts on there, people. Also David 45 TikTok, up-to-date posts on there. Book highlights next, people, coming up. Book highlights for the people, man, for free. I'm not one of those false preachers, man, who takes donations, man. Tax exempt codes. I'm the real deal, man. I'm the reincarnation of David, King of Israel. According to the mud flood theories, people in the past learned alchemy and used different chemical substances that are now considered rare or hazardous. Their way of understanding these substances were phrased in different spiritual contexts. Every physical substance was to be understood metaphysically. Radium, history, revisit. Forgive me, I can't pronounce that word there. If you could for me, please. Claim that old stoves, fireplaces, and bathhouses used radium for heating. Quartz light bulbs in street lights and house lamps also contained radium and glowed wirelessly. Scientists from our last Tartarian civilization placed radium in health and beauty products because it gave health, vitality, and long life. Health practitioners added radium to water because radioactivity was a basic life element. Radium facilitated the progress of transmutation. Similar to the process of evolution in biology, it could transform one chemical element to another. And we don't believe in evolution, but if they're applying it in biology, I don't know much about that. Modern chemists and historians say this is nonsense. Radium is highly radioactive and would cause all sorts of mutations, radiation, sickness, and illness in people playing with it. Radium was only available in small quantities in the past, as in less than a pinch of it. Pierre and Marie Curie had first identified radium as an element in 1898. Marie Curie isolated the first sample of radium in 1910. However, Marie Curie gave herself unpleasant burns improperly handling radium and eventually died from being exposed to radiation. In the 1910s, young women in America who painted glow-in-the-dark watch dials with radium-laced paint became known as the Radium Girls. Consequently, these workers began dying of cancer and bone disease. A bit like the 5G, man, you understand? The radiation levels that high is too high for human consumption, man, for human exposure, sorry. The radium jaw became the new type of occupational disease. Ben McBurney Byers, an amateur golf champion, was prescribed radium water by his doctor and lost most of his jaw. I'm going to continue reading this next time, people, because time's ticking. I'm going to just check out the last little bit. I want to do the history lesson. It's getting interesting, man, that book is, man. Secret History of Human Research by Donny Davis, man. Check out these coat of arms, yeah. Look at the countries that these are from. German families, okay. Check it out, people. Been lied to, man. That stuff was whitewashed. German. Central Europe, man. You got kicked out of your lands, man. They're stealing your lands in the States. Central Europe. We want restitution for the lands and states stolen. Okay, I just want to show you some pictures, man. German family. German. Okay, people, can you see? Can you see where we're going with this? No preacher say that. You see where we're going with this? German. Alright. German. We want restitution for the lands and states stolen, man. German. Central European. Coat of arms. We were the true nobles and sovereigns. They're making it that we didn't see. They use a straw man within this matrix, operating corruptly. And I just say your witchcraft is weak. Weak, man. Memoirs of the Secret Service of John Mackay. He was a spy who went to spy on the Jacobites, man. Understand? John, Duke of Buckinghamshire, Lord Privy Seal, was eagerly of Mulgrave in the region of King Charles II. How is he described by John Mackay, the spy? He's a brown complexion. That stuff was whitewashed. We want restitution. Okay, for lands and states stolen. Like I keep saying, you think we're a joke? You think the man's a joke here? He'll show you, man. Best believe. People who are genuine, yeah, great, man. Be genuine, great. You'll be blessed, man. People who aren't genuine, yeah, right. I'll smile still to your face, yeah, but trust me, the Most High will do the work for me, okay? Love, peace, save lives to the wicked world governments, man. Put your weapons down, okay? You are for war, we are for peace, man. We want our shit back. Anyway, until next time, from King David's Scholarly Back to Ministry, non-donation taken. Shally in, peace.